If someone told you vegetables are like tiny shards of glass shredding your organs, what would you say? Does it sound completely nutty to you? Well, I got this exact comment on one of my latest videos and I had to address it because it's not just misinformation, it can be downright harmful. So let's go. I made a video addressing the headlines that veggies cause lung cancer. And spoiler, they do not. And then I got this comment. Now, I want to be clear, I'm not making this video because someone disagreed with me. I'm making it because this is downright misinformation. It is not supported by a single piece of real evidence. And stuff like this is exactly why people end up scared of foods that are actually helping them. And as a registered dietitian, I'm not going to let this one slide. So let's start with the actual data because this claim doesn't just lack evidence, it contradicts it. Large studies, I'm talking hundreds of thousands of people, consistently show that vegetables lower lung cancer risk. Cruciferous veggies like our Brussels sprouts, our broccoli, especially show up again and again as protective. And here's the receipts on that. A systematic review of prospective studies found that every 100 grams a day of vegetables was tied to an 8% drop in lung cancer risk. A UK study over 400,000 people found the same inverse relationship. And the American College of Chest Physicians' own clinical guidelines state fruit and vegetable intake is inversely associated with lung cancer risk. And then there was a 2025 study of nearly 100,000 people found that eating more plant-based diets had a 25% lower lung cancer risk. That is definitely not what vegetables cause lung cancer looks like. So veggies, fruits, protective against lung cancer. And then there's the oxalate mix-up. This is where I think this claim came from, and it is a perfect example of how misinformation gets built. There is a real study showing lung cancer patients have elevated oxalate levels, but the comment gets this research completely backwards. They just twist the information. Here's what the real story is. The cancer is producing the oxalate as a byproduct of how tumor cells metabolize. The oxalate is a symptom of the cancer. It is not the cause of the cancer. It is not eating vegetables with oxalate causes cancer. It is the cancer produces oxalates. This is not a small detail to leave out. That's the entire claim, and they got it wrong. And to be crystal clear, no study has ever demonstrated that dietary oxalate causes lung cancer. Not one. And then this last shards thing, that's just not how oxalate works. Calcium oxalate crystals can form in the body, sure, but the primary concern there is kidney stones, something we've all heard of. There is a rare genetic condition where oxalate builds up throughout the body, but that is a very specific medical disorder, not something that your spinach is doing to you. Your body even produces about half its own oxalate on its own. It's not some foreign invader smuggled in on your salad. And for the vast majority of people, your body handles a typical amount of dietary oxalate without any crystal deposits at all. And if we want to talk about real lung cancer risk, smoking causes an overwhelming 85% of cases. After that, it's radon, occupational exposure, air pollution, and so on. Broccoli has never been on that list, and it's not sneaking onto it now. It is not causing shards in our lungs and organs. This claim isn't just unproven, it's the exact opposite of what the evidence shows, and honestly, it is downright dangerous. Please don't let a comment like this scare you off the foods that are actually protecting you. Eat your veggies, eat your fruits, enjoy them, they are protective. And for more myth-busting videos like this, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, eat well, be well, thrive.